Go. Hey, everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. If you could tell by the background, I'm here with Eric from Sage News. Eric, how you doing?
Hey, it's good. I'm doing good, buddy.
Awesome, man. Hey, I wanted to bring up the event, but you're not going to be there. And I'm very sad because I know you're super busy. And I'm wondering if the Dallas event you're not going to be at, is there any chance someday we're going to be able to see you in person at one of these events? Or maybe do I have to literally fly up to where you are and do an event?
We'll definitely we'll definitely work on that, because I'm definitely interested in meeting you and your fans and kind of network with a lot of people, because a lot of people are reaching out to me by email, and this would give them an opportunity to meet you and me and everything else. So that's great that you're having the event, but I'll soon be at one of them.
Okay, cool. That's all I need. And I put you on the spot because you didn't know I was going to say that, but I want you at one of these events because I think there's a lot of people that follow both channels, and I just think that would be an awesome combo, guys. All right, cool. Let's jump in, guys. We got some news. Eric, jump right in. We're going to do a couple videos together right now. So let's see which one's the first one we're going to cover.
Yeah, we're going to talk about, of course, every truck driver's favorite thing, self-driving trucks. And the reason I'm bringing this up is we're definitely having an issue with some supply chain issues and some other stuff in regards to trucking right now. So I'm starting to see this more and more in the news. Trucks like Waymo is now partnering up with C.H. Robinson, a freight broker and freight forwarder, to work together to try to start to move these self-driving trucks. So what you're starting to see is not only that the trucks are starting to perform, and this is out of Freight Waves, that the trucks are starting to perform, is they're starting to team up with people that are going to be using this self-driving truck. And now that kind of pushes it more into the main media and the main thing, so that they're really pushing hard to get these out there. So what it looks like they're going to be having is C.H. Robinson's going to kind of be selling this to customers, giving them an opportunity and making it so that the driver is a service rather than a standard. Say, hey, well, if you want a driver, you'd have to pay this much, but if not, we can offer this. So that's kind of moving away from that, because now it's going to be money based. If you got the money for the driver and you want the driver, you would have to pay for an additional service of having that driver.
So let me jump in real quick, guys. So this isn't going to happen tomorrow, but I want to bring this up. Guys, the way of the future is going driverless. And I want people to be prepared and not scared. And knowledge is the thing that destroys fear. But some people, especially people in this sector, long haul truckers, even short distance drivers, need to be aware that the facts are that their job is under threat right now. And a couple of things you could do. Eric, do you mind sharing real quick, going from what it was like to go from a driver to a broker?
Yeah, a lot of things you want to try to do is you want to try to learn the industry. Knowing the industry, just knowing but what's behind the windshield isn't always the whole picture. So you want to start to network yourself and learn what the whole picture is of logistics. Logistics is a monstrous field. It's huge. And the driver is not just the only aspect of it. There's everything from logistics analyst all the way down to freight broker, freight forwarders and everything. And you're going to want to look into other fields. And even in the driver's field, there is still going to be flatbed, over dimensional freight, which you're probably not going to see a lot of self-driving trucks, tankers and things like that. So if you don't have your doubles and triples on your license, if you don't have your tankers on your license, it's just a test. Go get those endorsements so that if you need to move out of, let's say, van freight into tanker or into something else like UPS pulling 2 trailers, you have the endorsements on your license now to be able to make those moves.
Hey, Eric, can you go to full screen real quick? So this brings up a really good point. Let's talk about this, guys. Eric's already given you 2 solutions. Possibly becoming a broker, right? Expanding your horizon, not only having leadership time and experience, but a broader set of skills. Secondly, different endorsements to get into a different style of driving, right? Guys, again, this isn't happening tomorrow, but it is going to happen for the older generation of drivers. You guys are saying, the heck with it, I'm done anyway. I'm especially after what's been going on to our partner to the another country to the north. And I have to be careful with what I say these days. These accounts are getting taken down, and we're trying to bring you the truth as things are, happening and snowballing, and it's horrible. But I want to bring you that truth. Now, Eric, what about, now you own your own brokerage, correct?
Correct.
All right. So now, don't you also have, from owning, there's brokers that work for large companies and no logistics, but you also benefit because you're your own company. You own your own company. You have tax benefits, don't you?
Correct. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff, like I said, at one time I had a carrier, I had a good driver, and that changed. My driver's brother passed away, so he had to go and take that. But once you have that brokerage, you have tax benefits, of course, write-offs and everything that, the equipment that you use. And it's also with that brokerage, you have avenues to get yourself your own carrier and then be able to feed your freight down to your own trucks and your own drivers. But it gives you the ability to be able to bill the customer and provide a one-stop solution for that customer. And that's what customers are looking for.
So another thing too, I want to bring up is that Eric, started his own business, and we've now brought you 3 or 4 solutions, right? To start to prepare your mind for this. Guys, if you're a driver, a truck driver, and you're not subscribed to Eric's channel, subscribe. And the reason why I say it is because you want to get an idea, like Eric now has the ability to have some extra time, some freedom, let's say, in his schedule to be able to do the Sage News Network and bring reality, truth, as best he can to the world and help you guys. So that's another thing you've been able to do, right, Eric? I mean, that's a whole nother business on top of this.
And that's one of the things I'm going to be doing a lot more of. I'm going to be doing a lot more Q&As for carriers, drivers, and brokers to be able to say, hey, I have some questions. Can you answer this question? And that way a lot of carriers don't understand the world of what the broker's doing, and brokers, and truck drivers and stuff. So I've been both. I have my CDL license. I've had a carrier. I've been a truck driver, been a broker. So I'm going to be doing a lot more lives that'll have Q&As that people can actually either type in the chat or even call in. So that's definitely something that you guys are going to want to subscribe and get hooked up with the channel when that starts popping out.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Eric, for coming on. I really appreciate you covering this.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, I thank you for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.